After 2 hours of driving up into the mountains towards Volcanoes National Park, we arrived at the Bishop's house, a lovely place to stay for a few days. A historic home nestled into the lush environment of the mountains of Rwanda. So here we are at the Bishop's house, and Derek's going to give us a little tour of our room. It's the newest room in the estate.
The girls are actually upstairs in the Bishop's old room, so
we'll go up there next.
Yeah, first of all, what do you think?
I think it's amazing.
Awesome. We've got this whole area. It even came with its own little backpack, so we don't have to use our own backpacks tomorrow. I was very excited about that. And a laundry bag.
And tell them, did we pass our COVID test?
Oh yes, we did pass our COVID test, so we are gorilla trekking tomorrow. That was like our most nervous part, was to like not pass those. Come here and not get to see gorillas, so yay. Follow me over here to where they've had some welcome cookies.
Very nice.
The desk where we intend to not do any working. He did say that they might have some local beers in here, so that's kind of exciting. Primus.
Okay.
We've got a amazing view over here. Looks like a jungle out there. They did say something about some mosquitoes, so it looks like these nets are here for a reason. I'll activate those and close that door soon.
It's a beautiful room.
And a really lovely bathroom. Complete
Very nice.
with drinking and toothbrush and water. That's my tour.
There you go. A beautiful shower. Good tour, honey. Oh, you're pulling a me.
Uh-huh. On the spot.
Yes, we're very excited. I didn't have a chance to write in my journal last night, but I would have liked to because I was having a lot of thoughts and excitement about going on this. This is something I've dreamed about doing since I was a kid, or whenever I watched Gorillas in the Mist and studied Jane Goodall. I mean, this is just beyond words exciting. Very excited to go do this today.
Let's go. And we're up nice and early. It's like 5:30. I haven't looked outside yet, but I assume it's light because I hear some birds chirping. And I think they have a nice breakfast ready for us, and hopefully some coffee.
And cut. The excitement was building as we walked to breakfast in the morning on the beautiful property. They caringly set us up with waders for our legs and all the equipment we'd need for a successful hike into the jungle. We will never forget how well we were treated there.
Minutes to get to the park. This is the Musanze town. It's the second largest town in Rwanda. It's located between two countries, Uganda and the Congo. 25 kilometers here to Uganda, 70 kilometers to Congo.
On the drive to meet our guide at the national park, we saw lots of interesting sights.
They are taking their stuff in the market. You can see the bicycles carrying the carrots.
Yeah, I saw the carrots. That was the first time I've seen the carrots. Up there are the carrots. What are those? That's not carrots. Potatoes. We were so surprised at how good they were at balancing things on their bikes. There's more carrots.
More carrots.
We are looking for
Also, the woodworking was incredible. This is how they make their furniture.
Walking through. We used to make insecticide to kill insects.
With those?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we dry them, we take in the factory, so they make it for insecticide. Every year we do having a gorilla naming ceremony. We give the name for the new babies born. For example, this year, the 2nd September, we have named 20 babies born. in different groups. So this was the site for the ceremonies. Gorilla naming ceremony. You can jump out and take a picture for 5 minutes.
Okay.
It was so cool to see the site where the naming ceremony takes place, where they name the baby gorillas every year. Derek was happy that there was a place to get espresso before a meeting with our guide.
Daniel is my name, and I'm going to do a guide this morning.
And then it was off to the mountains.
I'm saying, here can you see Karisimbi and Bisoke. So Diana says she used to live in the middle, between Karisimbi and Bisoke, in the middle. So yeah, she's
In the middle up there.
in the Gorilla.
This is the woman from Gorillas in the Mist.
Gorilla
What that story is about. One of my favorite movies. The road's getting a little rougher. Where do they collect the water here? There's another water right here.
They have a pumping water provided from the government. They don't need to go far. So maybe I'm gonna show you one where they can get. Most of the towns, which is very close to the main road, are the boutiques and shops.
Oh wow, there's a sheep.
Yeah, that kid had it.
That one too.
She's very shy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Here's one. Here's another cute.
Our children starting getting responsibility when they are still young. The big one take care of the small one.
Yeah,
They're so
it's
cute.
like older brothers like holding hands going down the street. Like we would never see that at home.
Cleaning in front of the
One of our family favorites was seeing the children that were so happy and loved to wave hello and say hi to us.
Hello.
And I already have to go to the bathroom, which is amazing. Oh, my mouth is so dry already. And I have to go.
I think we started at an altitude of 6,000 feet. We would be ascending up to 12,000 feet to see the gorillas today, or wherever they chose to meet us in the jungle. I can feel the altitude out here. Can you feel it?
Yeah, it's a good little hike so far. Now, I don't think we've got to the tricky part yet.
We're not even going fast. This is so amazing. It's so beautiful here. The people are beautiful. The land is beautiful. You could definitely feel the altitude. We just saw some baby pigs. Now we're following our guide.
So we got cow crossing now.
Oh, gosh.
She's asking, how do we track mountain gorillas? As it is an interesting question, and which is, of course, needed. Like at this time, that's what I'm going to tell you. Usually, the gorillas are big animals. They cannot jump from one tree to another like monkeys, because a silverback can weigh up to 200 kgs. Yeah, so then for tracking them, we have first to find out their pathways, because they walk on the ground. If they are walking, it is easy to see their pathways. If they are going to this side, because they are huge, you can see the direction where the grass are falling. And also they combine moving and eating, as I said earlier. So this means it is easy to see the leftovers of what they are eating. And when you are doing observation like now, if you see like this leaf, it is old, it is not a fresh. But if the leaf is fresh, it is an indicator that you are not far from the gorillas. But if it is not fresh like this, it means that you still have a long distance to walk. Are you getting the point? Yeah. So that's the option number one. The option number two is to pay attention and hear, because the silverback like a beating at the chest when they are showing off. And then when they are showing off, because it is so loud like a drum, if they are beating the chest, also it is easy way to know where they are. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
That's the second option. The third option is it works when there is a wind. Even though the gorillas are quiet, you can detect their smell. If they are not far from the path, you can detect also their smell. And then by putting together these approaches, you finally reach where the gorillas are.
Cool.
You when you are in the bush, you have to pay attention and see. If you are not here, you can't hear the chest beating. If you can't hear the chest beating, you try your nose. If you to detect the smell. If you can't, you try to find out the pathways to see the tracks for the gorillas. And then if you find them, you follow them. You finally reach where the gorillas are. But for us, as we are in tourism, we do add another approach of using trackers. In addition to this, we send there a team of trackers to try to locate the gorillas for us. Because if we go there alone, it can take a long time. So now there is a team of trackers who are there to locate the fresh pathways. And then when they find it, they tell us where they are, and then we go straight there. Because after a visit, people, they go to do other activities there. So we do that for facilitating the tourist. And they leave another one behind for our safety with a gun. So because the territory used by these gorillas is shared between them and the other animals, which include the buffaloes and the elephants. So in case we encounter elephants or buffaloes, once they are aggressive, to shoot in the air, not for killing, just to scare them away. Yeah, so that's how we do tracking.
Wow. Super
Any other
cool.
question?
I think so. We'll probably have more as we
Okay.
walk. I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you. Feel free to ask. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anybody else want one?
Okay.
I used the bush bathroom and now we're back in action. Gotta tie the hair back because it's very warm. Heart is beating fast. Oh yeah, sorry. I was picking flowers over there.
Bush
With a
coat.
bee buzzing around my hiney.
Didn't get you though, like in Yellowstone.
No, he could maybe see me, but
Normally, this fence we put here, the main purpose was to try to reduce human-wildlife conflicts. Because we used to receive complaints from local people where the animals raid their crops. If they raid them, they always complain. So that's why we decided to build a fence made of stones. We started from the border with Uganda and we ended up on the border with the Congo.
Oh, wow.
A lot of stones.
It's 160 kilometers.
oh wow.
Yes. Just the
Fancy.
main purpose is to try to keep buffaloes and elephants inside. But when they manage to get out and they damage the properties of local people, we have in a place a scheme that we call a revenue sharing. Revenue sharing is where we take 10% of total annual tourism income and give it directly to the local people. But 5% is for their development projects. We ask them to sit together with the local people, their community, and they select a project that can be benefited commonly. And using that 5%, we fund their project. And then another 5% it is for compensation fund. When animals manage to get out and destroy their crop properties, so we use that amount to pay them. So, which means your visit is a very big contribution to the conservation of this park. Because when there is no actually money generated by tourism, it can be hard to carry out different conservation activities inside. Actually, you cannot separate tourism and conservation. They are like twins. At the beginning, we do conserve forests and the national parks and everything within, biodiversity. And then when the national parks became attractive, or when our protected areas became attractive, the tourists, they do come to visit them, and they leave money behind, which will be used in return to keep carrying out the conservation activities in that national park. And the gate is there. We are going straight where the trackers are. When we reach there, it will be time to leave behind our walking sticks. Because the gorillas, they still have bad memories of poaching activities. So they can confuse our walking sticks with our weapons. So that's why we leave everything behind.
Okay.
Even our bags. Because we do that to avoid there is a time where we can have strange items that have strange smell, and then the gorillas can detect that smell of other items that we have. So that's why, for avoiding that, we leave everything behind and go there with empty hands, only our cameras and the phones. And the maximum time will be 1 hour with the gorillas, and then after we will leave them. We do not exceed 1 hour because we want to protect these gorillas in a sustainable way. We don't want them actually to lose their habits of wildlife. We want to remain as like a wildlife. Otherwise, when they become habituated, they can no longer be like animals. They can be like pets, which is not good. So that's why, for conservation purposes, we spend 1 hour with them, just to allow them to enjoying their life alone in the nature. And when during the visit, we always wear a mask. Mask is mandatory, surgical mask, because in terms of genetic materials, we are very close to the gorillas. We share 98% of our DNA. So this means it is very possible to share some diseases, either from them to us or from us to them. But I don't want to say that we are sick. It is just prevention measures, just in case. As because of the structure of the forest as well, it is hard to keep enough distance. Like these ships that are far from us. But for the gorillas, it is rare to have a place in the park like this. The thick bushes, vegetation. So we stay like 3-4 meters. So without a mask, we can be in the risk, they can be in the risk. So that's why it is mandatory. Even when you are taking the photos, mask has to be on all the time. When we are there, the gorillas can charge. If they charge, don't run away. Charging, it is like a silverback actually, they fast fill our air within their lung. For us, because of the experience, we foresee what is going to happen. You see him actually looking for some grasses around, and he tended to pick some and put them on our mouth, but without eating, and he say, ooh, ooh, ooh. By doing that, don't run away. You avoid the eye contact, and then you do submit yourself by combining this by this is peaceful voice we make when we want to tell them the gorillas that area or to cool them down. We use the same when we want to say hello, because like a human, we do communicate with the gorillas. Who is interested in the animals among you? Yes? You need to memorize this. Okay. We do communicate with them. By entering there, we say, This is a hello to the gorillas. And often they respond. But when you hear gorillas say, it is a warning sound. They are telling you, please go away from me. They make this sound sometimes when you are standing on his way, if he wants to change the location, and then you see that you are on his way. Make this sound telling you, please go away, don't pass. Or you can use that sound when you are just near the food eaten by gorillas, because they don't like competitors. To tell you, please, no, don't eat my food. Yeah. So, but be careful for using the second one. We can use it when actually gorillas are coming closer to us to tell them that please go away from me. But if it is a baby, when you are doing it in a long way, you can attract attention from silverback and think that you want to grab the baby and come to see what is happening between you and the baby, and the result cannot be good.
Yeah.
But for the first one, feel free. Okay. We are together, and by telling you this, actually, that's why we call it briefing. It is to tell you what could happen, and I will be with you, of course, and I'll keep updating you about whatever could happen. And before coming here, you have seen the movies and the photos, beautiful photos for the gorillas, but these ones were not enough until you decide to come by yourself to be your own eyewitness. Please allow me to go straight to where they are. We'll be together, and I'll keep updating you and sharing with you the information about these gorillas and their life. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got the language down? Come on.
I can't make that. Thank you.
We are now leaving the boundary, going over the wall.
One by one.
Yes.
One by one.
Very muddy. Okay, one moment.
It's a very, very favorite food for gorillas.
Yeah, they
eat them. The gorillas, yes. Here they have more than 200 plant species they eat, including these.
There's a gorilla nest here.
Let's go.
What is the orange in there? Must be a berry or something. That's a bushbuck poop. So I
called again?
I thought he had poop.
No.
It's actually this plant here.
Yeah.
And Derek thought he had poop too, but he got stung by nettles on his hand, and this is the remedy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's right where we needed it.
Okay.
Keep it for a ride.
Yeah, we finished in nettles.
Okay, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just kidding.
Okay, so then you put on your mask and they start walking.
Okay. Can I keep my phone?
Funny guy.
Sorry?
We found them.
One still there. So come.
Okay.
Inzira
hano nta nzira no kwishyura
Yeah. So there's one is eating from here.
kugaragara neza
Okay.
Thanks, God. The plant is eating is called the thistle. Contain too much water. That's why the gorillas normally they don't like drinking water because they get water from what they eat. Another one is come up. It's a silverback. No, I want to give you some. Take a photo. No, remain calm. This is a leader of this family. This time, the silverback with this female, they are in a honeymoon because she took it from another family by force. And then so now that's why he's living with him all the time. See how big. There's two families right here.
Okay, Brooke. First reaction.
There are no words for that experience. It was incredible. One touched me, walked right by me. They're beautiful animals. I think I filled up my whole camera. I know. I'm a little worried. We have a whole safari left. 2 weeks. I think my phone might be full.
Uh-oh.
Go through and delete the ones that aren't good.
First response page.
It's amazing. Wow. I don't have any other words.
Right?
That was so amazing. We move our bags. Keep coming. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Pretty cool.
But then, like everything else about the trip, kind of just followed suit. It was different experiences, but each spot that we went to and each person that we engaged with was amazing. And I think I will say this for our whole family because I've heard everybody say it. People say, "What did you love the most about Africa?" And the common answer is the people. You know, from the guy that drove us around, or the people on our safari, or the people at the lodge. Like, we met just the proudest, happiest, easiest going people that we're still in touch with today. I mean, they message all of us like on a weekly basis, just checking in to see how you're doing.
And they've been watching Fast Life, and they're encouraging you in your racing. And one of our friends, Wentz, we met him on a layover actually in Ethiopia but he was from Rwanda. No, he was from Tanzania. His family's from Tanzania, which is where we were headed after Rwanda. But he was working and living in Rwanda, in, what is the town? Kigali, sorry. So anyway, we're still in touch with Wentz, and fast forward to this year, which will be another episode. We had a cool adventure in Africa again because we went back and we got to see Wentz again. So happy with all the friendships and all the amazing experiences we're getting to have, and we just want to share them with you. And if you guys want to go to Africa, we have a great connection for you. So comment about what you want to know with our travels, and if you want to take your family to Africa, if you need information, just put that in the comments. Please like the video, watch our other videos, like them, subscribe, share them with your friends. We're trying to get our viewing hours up so that we can monetize the channel, so we can continue to bring you fun content, racing, family, and following dreams, a little bit of travel mixed in. That's what we're all about here at Fast Life.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll see you guys on the next one.